Hi, this is Dr. Moore. I want to welcome you to Awesome Chiropractic's new patient orientation. We hope that you bring one thing home and apply it to your life. You are about to hear some ideas in healthcare that may be new to you. Just as some of these ideas are new to you, they will be equally new to your friends and loved ones. So please spread the word. We don't want you to take anything we say or anything anyone else says as the truth until you research the information and find it to be true in accordance with your belief system. What makes us awesome? Helping you. You are completely and utterly awesome. You are the greatest healer in the world. Watching people get well and stay well is the most awesome thing in the world. Your heart pumps over 86,000 times a day. You breathe over 16,000 times a day. You speak, you move, you shine who you are every day. Let's start first by talking about your lifeline, the brain and nervous system. By far the most important organ in your body. There's no such thing as a brain transplant unless, of course, you're Dr. Frankenstein and you live in a soap opera. In every baby, the first organ to develop is their brain and spinal cord. When the egg is fertilized, one cell is created. That cell divides into 2 cells, then 4, then 8, and so on and so on. And everybody who is, ever was, or ever will be, the brain and spinal cord is the first organ to develop. Nerves then migrate out into that massive ball of cells, and they determine what each cell becomes. If you only had nerve cells, your body would cast the same shadow. That's a lot of nerves. You then get a heart, 2 lungs, a liver, 2 kidneys, and everything else. Popular science says that your genes determine what the cells become. Yet I have the same genes in my eye that I have in my heart. Kind of interesting. Thank God my eye isn't pulsing right now. It'd be kind of freaky, and I wouldn't be able to see you. Your genes are controlled by your innate intelligence in response to your lifestyle. As your bones develop, the brain and the spinal cord is the only organ in your whole body that is completely protected by bone. Your heart can be reached between your ribs, and most of your belly organs only have muscle protecting them. That's easy access for injury and trauma. With that being said, we in chiropractic think that the brain and spinal cord must be the most important organ in your body. So we look to that for the cause of any dis-ease in your body. The spine is made up of 24 movable bones called vertebrae. The spinal cord runs through the column of bone, and nerves come out the holes created between the vertebrae. These go to your body and control everything. A rock on a hose creates a shortage of water called dehydration. Your body can last a couple of days without water. Starvation is a lack of food, and I know that you can go over 10 days without food. I'll tell you what, it wasn't fun. Lack of nerve flow caused by a vertebra choking off the spinal cord or the nerves is called a subluxation. Cells immediately start to die with a lack of nerve flow. The bigger or longer the pressure or trauma, the bigger the problem. Just ask Superman about that. When Christopher Reeve broke his neck, we all know that he became paralyzed from a lack of nerve flow. What most people don't know was that he had severe difficulty breathing and eventually died of heart problems. That's amazing how breaking your neck has something to do with breathing and circulation. You would think that people would put the two together. I did. That's why I'm an awesome Dr. Chiropractic. I was asthmatic, I had double pneumonia, spinal meningitis, severe allergies, and I was constantly sick. It's because of chiropractic that I breathe easy, I eat anything, I live healthy, I have a great life, and I have a very blessed family. When we look at your spine, we are looking for subluxations that may be choking off delicate nerves. Our adjustment is extremely specific and gentle. Your body, however, is used to being in that unbalanced state, and many stressors will put you right back where you were before the awesome adjustment. So when you leave here, here are some awesome tips. Sleep on your back or side. Your pillow should be as big as your shoulders. Too much and your head is pushed up, too little and your neck is kinked. Sleeping on your stomach puts way too much twist into your neck and brainstem. This is one I have to remind my wife of constantly. Hold the phone with your hand. God gave you 2 arms and legs to do your work. There are no vital organs in your arms or your legs. They are designed to take the abuse, not your neck. A lot of people come into the office and say that they woke up with neck pain. I have watched my wife and kids use their neck as a lever to roll over at night. It drives my wife crazy how I bounce around because I won't use my neck as a lever. Your bed is the only place you should be sleeping. I do sometimes lie down on my back and take a nap on the floor. All other furniture is not designed for sleeping. Relaxing, yes. Sleeping, no. As I said before, your arms and legs are the workers in your body, yet the spine is the stabilizer. It does sit in between each arm and leg, so lift and carry a balanced load. Women who carry their purse on their shoulder are getting a ton of strain on their neck. This aggravates the nerves and the circulation to the brain and can cause headaches along with many other problems. Men who sit on their wallets are just as bad. Carry that purse with your hand or put the wallet in your front pocket. Keeping your head in a neutral position is extremely important. When reading or working on a computer, a forward head posture causes more strain than you would ever like to know. So please sit straight. Lift your objects with your legs and knees. It's a progression, just like this picture. Bending over and then squatting, that doesn't count. Leave the adjusting to your awesome doctor. You may be able to crack your neck, but I guarantee you that you cannot correct your neck. The joints will only move into the weakened area. You can't get the leverage to move the locked up area. That's why they call it locked up. Keep your appointments. You will feel better quickly. However, you won't be better for some time. The body only heals when you are in alignment. And we all know that healing takes time. If you think you need to come here, you do. Your body will tell you when you have lost your adjustment. If it is before your next appointment, by all means, call us up and we will get you in. Why would you want to walk around subluxated any longer than you had to? Here's a question. How does the body heal? Has anyone ever taught you? Does anyone ever talk about it anymore? Or are they just talking about feeling no pain? Much like this tree, your body is in a constant state of regeneration. This is the only way your body heals. When you cut your hand, your body doesn't pinch the cells together. You get and bring in and heal the cut tissue. New cells are brought in. New tissue is developed. As cells die in your body, new cells are created to replace them. It'd be crazy to think that a heart cell that beats over 60 times a minute would last 60 years. In fact, they last about 1 year. If you look outside at the trees, they're in some phase of this regenerative cycle. The tree that you see now is not the same tree you saw last year. Your lifestyle will dictate how healthy your new cells are. You get a new body every 7 years, and that's the most important thing to know if you've ever been told you had to live with something. You get new heart and lungs every year. Your blood cells are replaced every 90 days. You get all new bones in 6 years. It takes 7 years to get new nerves. You are constantly making millions of new cells each minute. What you do today determines the quality of your life for the next 7 years, because one of those cells you just made was a nerve cell. The DREAM principle is how we make regeneration awesome. DREAM stands for diet, rest, exercise, adjustment, and mental health. First of these is diet. Food is only used as fuel and building blocks for your body. A race car needs very good gas and precision parts. However, that gas isn't going to drive the car down the street. You are. Relax and give your body some time to regenerate. Regeneration happens most efficiently when we sleep. 7 to 8 hours for adults and more for children. A 20-minute snoozer is highly recommended. Exercise that body. Movement stimulates your brain to heal your body. Little nerve bundles in your joints go directly to your brain and stimulate your immune system and everything else. Motion nerves are the strongest and fastest nerves in your body. When you move, those nerves overpower pain nerves. You actually feel better, and as a result, you get better quicker. We recommend that you exercise over 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Use some weights or resistance to keep your bones strong. Milk won't do that for you. An awesome adjustment will keep your nerves working in tip-top shape. For proper digestion, you need awesome nerve flow. You have to have good working nerves in order to rest. Exercise stimulates nerves, but it doesn't balance the spine or nervous system. If your nerves are stressed, you will be emotionally upset. As I said before, the nervous system controls every cellular function in the body. Your attitude can change the world. Don't let the world change your attitude. Your mental picture of your life is absolutely true. Whatever you think will happen probably will. Henry Ford said, "If you think you can or cannot, you are correct." Your attitude towards this information will dictate whether or not you follow any of it. All aspects of the dream principle are important. Miss out on any one of them and you will find out. If I take a big strong oak tree and I put it in bad soil, I put it in darkness 24/7, I don't give it any wind, I cut off its lifeline, and I tell it that it is a weeping willow, I guarantee that that tree will be sick and suffering. Change all that and put the tree in good soil, give it light and wind, balance out its lifeline, tell it that it's awesome. In time, that tree will make a comeback. Why not you? You operate under the same laws of regeneration as that tree. Dream it and do it. Here at Awesome Chiropractic, we promise you that if you follow our care program, you will be able to afford it. Insurance isn't going to get any better. I read that Medicare will be cut off out of money by 2024. You are responsible for your health. We will work with you to make sure that you get healthy. That is a promise. We are committed. Hopefully you will be too. All we ask you to do is tell everyone you know what you just learned. You won't see the dream principle on TV or hear about it on the radio. You will hear all about this drug and that drug, this side effect and that side effect. You will see a beautiful life provided by some pill that will give you diarrhea and nausea. You won't be told about regeneration and the dream principle. You have a responsibility to make an awesome change in the world, be it your world or somebody else's. Mother Teresa said that in order to change the world, start by sweeping your own doorstep. You may never know how far-reaching something you may think or say to today can affect the lives of millions tomorrow. The most valuable thing that someone can give is their time. We appreciate that you took the time to listen to this presentation, and we sincerely hope that you take one or two things home and apply it to your life. Your awesome care is based on everything that we just taught. We've lived this and we love it. I hope you do too. Thank you. Have an awesome day. Spread the word, please.